second graders. What day is it?
It's Wednesday, March 3rd, and we are on the third day of writing our autobiographies, learning all about each other. I can't wait to read them. I'm so excited. Let's find out what we're going to write about today. Can you tell us?
You bet. So today we're going to be writing 2 sentences about our current, that means right now, our current interests and hobbies. You know, things that you like to do, things that you spend your free time doing. And we also want to know, what do you want to be when you grow up?
So that's 3 sentences for this part, right?
Well, it could. It's 2 sentences total, so they can write about an interest or hobby in one sentence, and they could write about another sentence about what they want to be when they grow up. But can I tell you something?
Yeah.
There is no harm in writing 3 or 4 sentences if they want.
Cool.
In fact, I would love to see that. That's what we're looking for. If you want to be a 4 on our packet and in your writing, we always look for students to go above and beyond.
Great.
So let's talk about interests and hobbies. How can we start that sentence? Sometimes getting started is the hardest part.
Yeah, let me give you guys some example sentence starters that might help you start your sentence. So I have maybe 2 they could choose from when they're talking about their current hobbies.
Okay.
So maybe you guys want to start with the word currently, comma, and then you can describe what your current hobbies are things that you're interested in, and maybe things that you are learning about. Could be a sports team that you're playing on, it could be a music lesson that you're taking, it could just be that you're really into playing your Nintendo Switch or your PS5 or your PS4 or skateboarding or drawing. What is it that you like to do? So for me, I know that we have kind of, some of our hobbies are similar and some of them are different. So for me, I might say currently, I really enjoy working out on my Peloton bike and reading whenever I get the chance. I'm going to give you another sentence starter, a second option, and then you can tell us what your current interests and hobbies are.
I like it.
So maybe if you don't want to use the starter currently, you can say right now, just telling us like right now in life.
Okay. Well, yeah, so right now, I enjoy riding on my Peloton bike and exercising, but I also enjoy making crafts and just kind of being crafty and sewing and, I don't know, just doing fun stuff like that. So that's pretty cool that we have some similar interests and then some that are completely different. Because I don't catch you sewing very often.
I don't sew, I don't craft. That stresses me out.
And I read. It just takes me, like, I feel like you can read 50 books for every book that I try to get through.
And that's okay. Different strokes for different folks. Everybody likes their own thing, and that, you know, that's what makes life interesting. If you and I did everything exactly the same all the time, what would we even talk about?
I don't know.
You wouldn't be able to send me pictures of your cute little gnomes and masks that you make?
No.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't tell me about the 100th book that I should try to read this year.
Okay, so you guys are gonna, you don't have to do, you can do both of these if you want, but you can also just choose one of those sentence starters and give us a sentence about your current hobbies, interests. Currently, I am taking piano lessons and spending a lot of time playing with my cats.
It sounds like someone I know.
Sounds like Mia. Yeah. All right, but then we have to have a second sentence that's talking about what you want to be when you grow up. That sounds like a pretty easy way to start your sentence, right? When I grow up. So you might want to say for your next sentence, when I grow up, comma, I really want to be the first person to step foot on Mars. Ooh, that'd be cool, right?
That'd be awesome. And you know, I'm just taking a guess here, a wild guess, okay, that there are going to be some second graders out here who write, when I grow up, I want to be a famous YouTuber. Gamer. That's new. You know, when I first started teaching, that
wasn't a thing.
Never came up.
And now like half of your class, whenever you say, what do you want to be when you grow up, they say famous YouTuber.
I just hope that if they do become famous YouTubers, they don't forget about us.
Don't forget about your second grade teachers.
No. When they're giving away like $10,000 cash to like swim in a pool of jelly beans, I want to be there.
Yeah.
Anyway, tell us what you want to be when you grow up. And this can either be a job or maybe just something that you want to do. Maybe you want to travel the world. That's not really a career choice, but that's still something that you want for when you're older. All right, it looks like we're almost finished. We have a closing sentence, and this is going to be, I like to say the bottom of that cheeseburger, because I know you love cheeseburgers, and I know you always have a bun on the bottom.
Yes.
Okay, so that bottom bun is going to kind of tie up our writing, and we are not going to introduce any new material, okay? So I'm not going to start telling you about how much I love to go shopping at Target. That doesn't belong here, okay? What is something that we could write for the closing sentence about Sabrina Morgan Grant?
Yes, as we know from this last year of learning writing in second grade, our conclusion is usually just kind of reminding the reader what they read about in this without giving out, like Ms. Marquardt said, any new details. So we might wrap it up with something like, now you know all of the most awesome facts about Sabrina Grant. I hope that you love your teacher.
I like how you put it like
Yeah.
that.
Or maybe you will say, is there anything left to learn about me? Nope, because I gave you all the cool stuff. What would you say as your closing
I
sentence?
don't know. I feel like I can't
Can you compete?
come up with anything even near that. I might
Yeah.
just say, like, I hope you enjoyed learning about Rachel Marquardt.
You could
I
go
mean,
boring if you want.
I could. Or you could really, like, spice it up a little bit
Yeah.
and steal some of Mrs. Grant's cool
Yeah.
words for your
Yeah.
closing. Have some fun with it. We are really excited to read what you wrote.
Most stoked, guys.